Let's talk about something concerning going around the league. Just a few weeks into the season, but the injury bug is impacting stars around the league. KD is out for the next few weeks with a calf strain. Ja Morant is week to week with the hip injury. Tyrese Maxey's out with a hamstring injury. Kawhi still ain't played a game. And this weekend, the Pelicans announced Zion Williamson will be sidelined indefinitely with a left hamstring strain. This is the same hamstring Zion injured during the Pels playing game against the Lakers last season. So Zion had missed 3 of the Pelicans' previous 4 games with hamstring tightness. And in the 6 games he played this season, he was averaging 23 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists per game while shooting a career-low 45% from the field. So since joining the team as the #1 pick back in 2019, Zion has played in 190 of a possible 400 games. So you may recall, as a part of his 5-year, $193 million contract extension he signed in the summer of 2022, Zion has a weight clause and game minimums in his contract to guarantee them. If he passes his 6 weight checkpoints, 20% of his salary for the 25-26 season will become guaranteed. If he plays in at least 41 games this season, another 40% of his 25-26 salary becomes guaranteed. If he plays in at least 51, another 20% is guaranteed on top of that. And if he plays in at least 61 games without violating the weight clause, then his entire 2025-2026 salary will be guaranteed. Yeah, it's a lot of, I know, it hurt me just reading all that.
You should. Like, these dudes professional athletes, man. Like, you get paid to play basketball, you get paid to be in shape, right? Ain't that what the thing, like, why they gotta, go ahead, man.
No, that's, I mean, so I just, what's your guys' reaction? It seems like another setback for Zion. We know he came into camp having lost like 15, 20 pounds.
So obviously it ain't the weight, right? He lost weight, right?
Mm-hmm. Lost weight.
Obviously it ain't the weight.
Yeah. But was struggling this year by his standards.
Yeah, but so yeah, because he's
again, right?
He's better when he's bigger. Moving people out the way, man. You taking away one of his best attributes. But my thing is with everybody, right? I'm saying besides somebody that broke their hand, right? Somebody got a couple of dudes that broke their hand,
Murray
right?
with the hand injury.
And Hartenstein, he broke his hand, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And the knee stuff that guys came into the season with.
Yeah, pre-existing conditions.
Everything else is what?
A lot of hammies, honestly.
Hammies, calves,
hips.
Right? Hip, strength.
That's a fall, but yeah.
But that's
being frail.
Like muscle. These are
muscle things that's not built up, dog.
Chet is
soft tissue injuries, muscle shit that ain't. Did you?
Never.
I never did. I never had a hamstring injury. I never had a calf.
I ran track too, so
I never had a calf injury.
But it was in pre-draft.
We talked about it yesterday.
It wasn't in
before the show, right?
The season or nothing like that.
I'm telling you, it's a direct correlation, man. You know it.
Mm-hmm.
You know it. 2 days, man. I know people don't want to hear it. I know it's this new generation of basketball. Okay, cool. You're paying these dudes a lot of money, great. But if they're not available, dude, them people, listen, man. By that 5th practice of 2 days, that's the 3rd day.
Third day.
The 3rd day is by your 5th practice. Everybody is walking in that motherfucker.
Yeah. Yep.
No, don't want to wear shoes. Man, you walking in that motherfucker like, man, where is the hot, cold foot bath, the tub?
And those whip massages.
Hey, you looking for anything that's not gonna hurt in that moment by your 5th practice. These dudes only doing 5 practices, man. For training camp.
For training camp.
A week. They're not, man, come on, man. If you're not walking in there gingerly, they think because they work out all summer that they ready for training camp and they ready to go play 82 games or they ready for NBA season. Dude, they used to kick our ass in training camp.
While we training. 2-3 times. We running the sand dunes and running the beach and playing 5-on-5, 8-9 hours.
Dude.
2%, 3% body fat. We done lost 30, 40 pounds going to training camp.
And
fit practice, we all sitting like, damn, I thought I was in shape. No.
In the city a month before, revving up, getting ready for training camp, right? We're in the city a month before getting ready for
September 1.
So to me, it was right after Labor Day, right? Okay. I went to wherever I was playing right after Labor Day, I'm there, right?
Important holiday to celebrate.
Right? But I'm just spending with my family. That's my last.
Yeah.
We're going to cook and do all that shit, and I'm going to leave the next day.
Mm-hmm.
All festivities stop. I stopped smoking, drinking. Mm-hmm. Labor Day is my last day, and I stopped cold turkey, and I'm getting ready for the season, right? Mm-hmm. Go wherever I'm playing. Most of the time, it was in Denver. So altitude is playing a factor. Mm-hmm. Thinking I'm ready. And training camp still.
Yeah.
Dog. These dudes getting injuries because they not building up, breaking it down, man. Like,
see, the pain that we would feel in training camp in a controlled environment is gone. Now, instead of training camp and going through all this back and forth, battling, you're just playing games against other competitors who are, you don't know, they moving in real time, making you adjust in real time. You trying to do moves that you ain't been practicing for a while, and you pulling shit that you never pulled before.
Dog. It's just, we've been there, man, and it's, I didn't see a lot of hamstring injuries. I ain't seen a lot of calf strains. If dudes wanted to get out of training camp, they'd say their back was tight.
Back tight.
My back tight.
Probably a little growing sometimes.
But other than that, like they used to kick our ass, man, and was unapologetic about it. And dudes was playing a lot. That's probably why a lot of us had fucking cause they was like, we used to work, man. Like our era was full of surgeries and shit.
But it seemed like they're hurting more now than any other. It's like they're getting so much rest that is leading to more injuries.
Well,
that's really what it is. Like, you're not doing anything. You're not
not practicing.
Like somebody, they was like, why did you, like, that was a horrible take with the Bronny James playing against the G League guys. And I'm saying, this is not 2000s where we're going at each other the whole time. We're practicing. I'm going against Larry Hughes. You know what I mean? We're challenging each other. This era don't do that. This era, there's no second five versus the five. It's usually second five versus the fucking coaches.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's the ex players that's out of shape, you know what I mean, going against the second unit. They not challenging the second unit like that. So it seems like, in hindsight, it's better to go against somebody who wants his position, who wants to start him, where he can sit there and do that battle to battle every day to get up his battle mode game. Because D'Lo is not going to be going. D'Lo ain't going at him like that. D'Lo barely practicing. He's going to get his shots up in the corner, do all his little shit. He's not practicing and going hand to hand. They're saving themselves for the game now. And that's the problem
what was
with this
the
generation.
original question? What was the original question?
We were talking about Zion Williamson and his particular situation.
Talking about injuries and shit.
Yeah, but it expanded injuries.
Stars gonna miss like 1,000 games.
1,000 games.
Shit, right?
Stars across the league, but in Zion's case in particular, played less than half of the total games possible in his career since coming to the league in 2019. Obviously has this contract stipulation that can make his 25-26 non-guaranteed. But when you look at him, it seems like it keeps happening. Like, he came in the camp, we had him at the Summer League a couple years ago.
Okay, I got it. Preparation. Weightlifting, nutrition, recovery, maintenance. All of these things take at least 12 hours out of the day if you do it properly. I'm not gonna say I'm an expert at it because I don't have a resume or a career that's gonna reflect what kind of information I wanna give to the youth where it can be validated and verified. But I can give you a formula that can get you halfway there, me being somebody that had a genetic advantage because I prepared and did push-ups and did squats and did all the little things to keep my body at a maintenance level throughout my whole career. So when I had to adjust it, I found myself getting more injured. The adjustment meant all the bands and all the low impact things that starts to now give you the freedom to feel like you can move without any resistance. that creates resistance on the muscles, and your hamstrings can get weary, and all those things happen because you don't strengthen that stuff. They don't want to listen to certain guys because, you got to have a certain validity of fucking, success. You got to show it. And that's unfortunate because I'm not in the field to show the success of how people want to see it. I only do my own thing, so I can only show my own success. But I know for a fact that those guys that's out there getting hurt with them hamstrings and them little hip pointers, they can't lift a weight. They couldn't lift you if you jumped on their back. They wouldn't be able to hold you up. They wouldn't know how to. So do you blame them or do you blame the teachers? That's my question, because I can only look at the student and be like, he doing it wrong.
That's these trainers, man.
He doing it wrong. Why he doing it like that? And why you keep getting hurt?
Yeah.
Why you got knick-knack injuries that's an injury that's keeping you out? We all know, man, there's two guys that just look at that shit and be like, yo, and I know you look at it and you look at it. I know you look at it. AI and Cole was looking at it like, man, go out there and play, man. These two dudes played through everything. And somebody who had microfractures, so I had microfracture, I know what that is. You know what I'm saying? We've all had it, so it's like, to come back and want to play after that, you got to be a certain type of warrior. But these guys ain't warriors if you got knick-knack injuries that you're not taking care of. And you had the whole summer to strengthen your legs, conditioning your body, make sure you at optimal level for training camp. Even what y'all said, training camp did mean a lot for us because we were a different breed. They training them like they privileged already. They've already made it. They treating them all like vets.
It's like they treating them, it's like they training, it's like all these guys, right? When you're talking about, think about some of these athletes, right? They're training them like they're a bunch of Caucasian players with 25-inch verticals, right? No, I'm serious, like, right? Like they doing squats, body weight squats and shit like that. Like, man, when these 45-inch verticals decide to jump, they muscles, they muscles is not ready for how that explosion happens. And that's why they keep pulling. So like, you're talking about how big his body is. I'm pretty sure it's not as strong as it looks when it comes to itself, right? We're talking about hamstrings, right? Hamstrings is no different than having a running back or a track star, right? That means for you, you have to train like that. What are they doing? A lot of squats, a lot of lifts. Like this is strong as fuck.
Yes.
He needs to go talk to like Saquon Barkley. Like that, right?
Glutes.
Like glute work, like you're supposed to be like lifting, like there should be plates on top of this bitch.
His back should be cut up, his shoulders should be nice, everything, because it's all complementary to everything else. You got core, back,
legs, man, that's all later on when I was having knee problems and all that, I lift my upper body just to make sure I didn't glute, but my shit was, everything was from here down, bruh. Like I was here down. Like, I didn't really concentrate on my upper body no more. Like I'm strong as I'm gonna get right now, so I'm good. I can hold my own down here. I'm good in this regard. Maintain it, yeah. But my focus was legs, man, and
like hamstring. Like even if think the fastest players on. Like you're talking about Westbrook, you're talking about Fox, you're talking about guys who, John Morant, they gotta go. Like they gotta go, so they should have these hamstrings, but they know that already.
And that's the thing.
They lift.
That's how
John Morant lifts on his legs.
Yep. No, but it happens because you're doing an abnormal movement at a certain speed. It's like when I got my hamstring, it was from slow to fast when you had to go. It's hard to mimic that in practice when you're trying to come back from something. Then you finally get that rebound and you try to go.
In the game?
Pop, and then it pop. And you like, what the fuck was that? Did I not stretch enough? I don't know what it was, but whatever it was, it can't happen again. You know what I'm saying? So
you said it right there. And this is why practice is this illusion, especially when you're coming back from injury. I can't mimic playing against you tomorrow. Right? There's nobody on this team that's gonna mimic what you do. Right? I can't mimic Fox as the backup. The backup don't have his speed. So yeah, yeah, hey coach, I'm good. First play.
First play. I didn't know he was that fast.
It's not ready yet. I still need 6 more weeks. And that's what ends up happening.
Yeah.
You're sitting there, you can control it in practice, and you get out, and these guys that you got to guard is different breeds.
Yeah, because your teammates want you to be
Your teammate is a backup to you.
But he ain't trying to go at you that way. He ain't trying to hurt you. He ain't trying to hurt you again. Like, he want to play, but he ain't trying to, like, the other team don't care.
Yeah, the other team don't, They want it.
Yeah.
His leg hurt.
I want you back up here. Right?
So let's just back to Zion quickly. Previously, when he was dealing with these injury issues, we thought the weight was a contributing factor. He came slimmed down into training camp, now suffered the same issue. Is it just something where he needs some extended time just to get his mind and body right?
How much more time? Joe,
No. How many games you said? How many games he played?
190 out of a possible 400.
If you're a boxer and you keep losing the same way, do you keep the trainers in the corner or you change your corner?
Well, unfortunately, he can't change his corner.
No,
Like, he can change his corner. He just needs to be on a different regimen.
Or does he need to be in a different?
That's what I'm saying. The trainers.
I'm just saying.
Change your trainers, bro.
They all the same.
They're all the same.
They all is same.
Like you just said, football. Get the football guy.
He needs a
Get the football guy that knows about the lower body, the speed and explosiveness that you can do, the fucking plyometrics, performance training. Zion is not your usual athlete, so he needs performance strength training.
It's the air machine that you
do. The quick strength.
Do they even have that?
Quick twitch.
Quick twitch. He need that.
They don't have those?
They do.
At the gyms?
The compressor?
I don't know if they team got
air compressors.
KJ do it a lot. Like that's like KJ do it like he trains, so you can tell like KJ.
Yes, you can tell because he's quick off the ground.
And he's got
but that's supposed to be like if I'm him right now, it was a telltale sign when he was coming to the draft, right? When they said, we've never seen a body like this. That's like a doctor saying, I've never seen a surgery like this. I've never seen an injury like this. Well, obviously, I can't use you because you don't know what the fuck you're about to do then. You're about to just probably botch the fuck out my, whatever this is. You've never seen it. I don't want to be your first. Right? That's the same thing with him. When they said, we've never seen a body like this, that means they don't even know how to work with you. They've never seen this style. They should have been the Saints. Hey, how you doing?
Absolutely.
And we have this player who's built like your running back, but he jumps like your receiver. What do we do?
Built like a D lineman.
We got a super motherfucker around here. What do we do with it? We got Julius Pepper around this bitch with Ray Lewis power. Yeah. How do we train it, right? Yeah. And they should have got their regimen from them because basketball wasn't built. There was no equipment team, no workout regimen built for somebody like Zion. It wasn't built for Shaq. I've never seen hundreds. Where the fuck they put those at?
What them at in the weight room?
Yeah, give me them 5, 10s, and 15s, motherfucker.
They down here with us.
They down. Oh yeah. We didn't have motherfucker like
they do have them.
When I went in there, it went up to 50. That was the most.
Over here.
But let's talk about a bigger issue plaguing the Pelicans.
Honey,
we got them over here. Let them know. We got them over here. They do have them.
Let's talk about a bigger issue plaguing this Pelican squad now without.